everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I am your host, DBoss. I hope you guys are watching me from Monday to Friday, weeknights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on CaribVision. We're available in 28 different countries, most all the countries in the Caribbean. And in Canada, you can catch us on BellFibe on channel 658. And also through the US, you can see us there. And in case you missed all that, you could watch me on YouTube, my YouTube channel, which is DBoss Networks. And you can go see all the wonderful guests that I've interviewed there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a little health tip from one of the sponsors, Vital Steps, and that's from Joanne James. And we'll be right back with our special guest.
Welcome to your Vital Steps to Better Health. I'm Joanne James. Today we're going to talk about exercising in the sun. We all love the sun. It's been the winter. Now we want to get out into the fresh air and enjoy the great weather. However, we have to be very mindful when we're exercising in the sun. First of all, you want to protect your skin at all costs. Regardless of your background, you still need to wear a sunblock of 30 plus. Also, you want to make sure you're wearing a hat to protect your facial skin, as well as glasses to protect your eyes. Also, make sure that you hydrate as you're doing your activities. Sometimes you won't feel that you're thirsty, but in actual fact you are. So make sure you drink. Don't wait to become dehydrated first. And listen to your body. If you start feeling a little nauseous or dizzy or fatigued, that might be signs of a heat stroke. Get into the shade, sit down, and call somebody to assist you. Being out in the sun and exercising is great, but you have to be very, very, very aware of where you are, what you're doing, and make safety your top priority. I'm Joanne James, and this has been your Vital Steps to Better Health and Fitness. See you next time.
Thank you, Joanne James, for that health tip. You know, I know if we're us up here up the north, we're getting ready for a different weather, but you do go away into the sunny weather. So that is a tip that can help you with that, and make sure you're hydrated. Make sure, even though the skin type, you have to still put on sunblock. All right. So I have a legend here today, and he's going to be telling us about how his journey started and when it came, how it came about. And we're going to find out all about him and get to know him. So with no other further to do, I introduce to you Jay Douglas.
Greetings.
Hi.
Thanks for having me. And greetings to all the brothers and sisters out there in music land.
All right. So here at Real Life Matters, Jay, we like to know everybody's cultural background and where they come from. So can you tell us?
Well, I was blessed to be conceived in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Well, that's well, let's show us where you're from in Jamaica. You didn't sound like you have a Jamaican accent, I guess, because we're
Montego Bay, Jamaica, and the West Indies. And my mother, God bless her, the Noreen, came to Canada in 1954, 55 as a domestic worker.
Wow.
And then, her brothers followed after, and then it was Jay's turn in the late 60s to Toronto, Canada. And from there on, I've grown like the root of a tree. It's beautiful places all over the world.
Wow. So now we're going to take a little bit way back. So when you started, so what made you want to get into the music industry?
Talking about being conceived in Jamaica, I think I was conceived with music, at the time. Because from I was a baby boy, 3, 4, my parents told me that whenever I heard music, there was something happening. The vibration, I just go crazy and react right away. So from right there and then, being raised in the British colony, in school in those early years, music was a part of the curriculum. So we got started in the church, Sunday school, and in school, starting to sing and participate in musicals. So it's from the early foundation, and then we had the influence of the American music coming through the radio stations out of Miami, WINZ. But we could only get those stations at night when the frequencies were much clearer.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
All right.
WINZ out of Miami, and also music from Cuba, and also
Okay.
music from Cuba too.
All right. So when you okay, so is anybody in your family a musician, or it's just you?
No, my grandfather by my father's side, they all used to sing in the church choir at the Methodist church. They were singing in the choir. They were good singers. So
Okay.
so it's in the DNA.
So did you sing in the church too, or no?
Oh yeah. Oh
You missed
yeah.
that part.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. From home until this day, sometimes I do concerts in the church here.
Okay.
Oh
So
yeah.
right now you're from Antigua Bay, but you're residing in Toronto area, GTA.
Yeah, I lived in Toronto for many years, went to Central Technical School at Bathurst and Harvard. And
Okay.
then from there, I joined a band that was called the Cougars. And
Oh,
yeah, the Cougars. And we traveled throughout Canada in those early years, sharing the West Indian music.
okay.
So calypso, reggae, rocksteady, ska. And then from there, start traveling the world, working in cruise ships all over the world.
Wow.
Spend a lot of time in Asia, you know,
Oh,
Hong Kong,
okay.
China. You know, put it this way, I'm a messenger of peace and love. And the message in the music is love. And I've been blessed to travel. I've been to Egypt, all over the world.
Ooh, you've been to Egypt.
Oh, yeah, still traveling all over Europe and spreading the message, which is love.
Oh, okay. So do you play any musical instruments?
Play some guitar, but
Okay.
I'm a lead singer, and I'm a leader of my band,
Okay.
J. Douglas All Stars.
All Stars.
Yeah.
So you guys are still going around doing the All Star, or you guys are together, or?
Well, yeah, we still play. We did a lot of festival this summer. We just finished a big show at the CNE with Marcia Griffiths. You know,
Oh, yes, yes, I know
yes,
her. Yes.
yes, I opened for Marcia Griffiths. We have what is known as a reggae night for the past 10 years at the CNE at the band shell.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I guess you didn't go on any of the rides or nothing.
No, I did not have time for that because, you know, I'm too young for the ride. Too young for the
I know.
but we
But
got
people go on that. Doesn't matter. So
well,
I've heard
and that's
people go on
good.
that. It's not me.
And that's good because it's a long winter. You want to have some fun in the summertime. Oh yeah,
So they held it at a certain section of up at the CNE then.
yeah. It's that main stage is called the band shell.
Oh, the band shell.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where the big artists, perform. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who have you worked with in the industry?
Oh, you have time?
Yes.
I've,
This is
I've,
your time.
I have to tell you this: the music that came out of Jamaica, some of it was influenced by other artists from other islands. There was a great singer from Barbados whose name was Jackie Opel. His
Okay.
music is known for Spooch, and also he helped to create the music in Jamaica, the ska. You know,
Okay.
songs like "You're No Good," man. You hear what I say? You're no good. Great Jackie Opel, and he came here with a band from Jamaica in the late mid '60s, and he was supposed to stay. He did not like the cold weather. They put him back on the bus, the Greyhound, and he went back home and died about 9 months later.
Oh,
The great Jackie Opel from Barbados, the great Lyn Tait from Trinidad. He helped to create rock steady music in Jamaica. So
wow.
I've worked with those gentlemen. I've worked with a lot of artists. One of the known artists I've worked with or opened for was Sissy Houston. That's the mother of Whitney Houston.
Yes.
I've worked with her in Montreal. She used to be the lead singer of a group called The Sweet Inspiration. I've
Okay.
worked with the Drifters, the Platters, Joe Tex. I've worked with
Oh
most.
yeah, Joe Tex. How was it working with him?
Oh, great! I still didn't get paid.
That's the one he says, "I ain't gonna bump no more."
That's
no
right,
more.
and yeah, you got it. And also, he had another note song. You better hold on to what you've got. Then
Okay.
I did that show in Montreal. I still didn't get paid, but I had a good experience.
But it
Oh
was a
yeah,
good.
yeah. I've worked with a lot of artists. Lots. The Mighty Sparrow. Can't forget
Wow.
him. Yeah. I've worked with the Merrymen.
Wow.
They're from Barbados.
Hmm.
I've worked with Luciano, John Holt, the Blues Busters. We can go on and on. Fab5, name it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who would you like to work with and do a collaboration with that you have not done, and you can name 3?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would have loved to work with Teddy Pendergrass, but
Wow.
he's not with us. Um, I would have loved to work with the great Ray Charles.
Woo!
Oh yeah, and I would have loved to work with Bob Marley. Bob Marley, because I met him when I was a young boy, and he's a special
Bob
man.
Marley?
Yes, he's a musical prophet. So you
Okay.
so you gave me 3. I gave you,
Yes.
and maybe
Okay. So,
but I'm sorry, they've passed
yeah, well,
away.
okay, give me no, okay.
Lem- Today,
Yeah.
Susan,
Well, give me somebody that's yes, those are all good. Give me somebody that's living. I'll give you another 3.
give you,
Those were good ones.
give you what did you say? Give you what? I'm sorry.
You can give me another 3, but people that are living that you
Okay,
could work with.
yeah. Oh, I'd love to work with Rihanna. Definitely. I'd love to work with.
Woo!
I'd love to work with Shaggy. Definitely.
Wow.
And I would love to work with. There's a young man in England. He's a good, very good singer, Biddy McLean. He's a great singer right
Oh,
now.
yes.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so when you're home and you're alone, where do you come up? You write your songs, correct?
Yeah, I write a lot of my songs.
So where do you do that? Do you do that in the studio? Do you do that just walking down the street? Are you sitting on the porch having a glass of wine or something? Or what do you do?
It depends, because sometimes when I'm sleeping, I get a dream of a certain melody,
Okay.
and I have to wake up and push the button for the tape recorder, because if I don't want to forget the melody when I wake up in the morning. So I wake up and I put the recorder on and sing it into the recorder. Or when I go for walk, I do a lot of walking. I
Okay.
walk a lot, and especially connecting with the universe, the parks. You hear a certain melody from the birds or in my head, and then I start to write. And I love plants. I love gardening, and all kinds of stuff come into my head. So
So you're out in nature, and that's when
y-
the thing comes.
yes, yes, we should never take nature for granted.
Mm.
You know, that's connect to
So
this.
what makes you so relevant? You're staying relevant. This was for so many years. How do you do that?
Well, what makes me so relevant? I'm a child of the Most High God. I'm
Amen.
special. You're special. We're all special. We're connected spiritually. Whether we like to observe it, we should. So to be alive every day we wake up, we're blessed. We're special. And God gave me this gift to sing and to share and to love. But most of all, to live in truth. Live in truth. Speak truth and love and respect our fellow being. That's
Wow.
very special. That's very special.
Wow, that's a nice thing. It's just
Thank
said.
you. Thank you.
And there's a lot of wisdom in it, and people didn't catch it. All right. So, okay, so tell us now about this song, Confession Blues.
Oh, you've been checking up on me, aren't you?
And we're gonna play it too.
Confession. That's the name of my album,
Okay.
Confession. It was produced by the great Eddie Bullen. He's from Grenada. One
Yes,
of
I know Eddie. He's been on my show.
yeah. Oh, really? He-
Yes.
What a nice man,
Yes.
gentleman, with his sons,
Mm-hmm.
Quincy and Michael. So Eddie produced this album. This album, Confession, is about the blues from the South. Bobby Bland, Ray Charles, uh, Roscoe Gordon, all these people, these artists. Had not been for them, we would not have reggae music. The way
Wow.
they played the music in the early years, and it came into the Caribbean, into Jamaica, and it influenced us. And that's how we got into playing, create reggae music. So Confession, that was the first recording Ray Charles recorded, 1948. It's called Confession Blues by Ray Charles.
All
So
right. Well, here we go. We're gonna hear it now.
yeah,
Confession Blues.
yeah.
People.
I wanna tell you a story. Our boy was once in love.
Yeah.
I wanna tell you a story. Our boy was once in love. And all the girls that I love taught me of the happiness that I dream of. She called me fine, sweet and Bella, but that didn't mean a thing. Say she called me fine, sweet and mellow, but that didn't mean a thing. Because I knew when she whispered love, that meant the watch brings with her diamond ring. I didn't mind my babies once if she played fair with me.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. You're getting it.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's that Southern blues, right?
That's right. Very first recording for Ray Charles,
Wow. Ray
1948.
Charles.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So tell us about this other one. I Love Toronto.
Oh, oh yeah. That was produced again by Eddie Bullen, and it just tells me, I've traveled all over the world and still traveling, and I always tell the people that I'm from Canada, Toronto, and they always applaud. So many people
Mm-hmm.
love Canada. Such a peaceful country, and we're very blessed to be here. We live in a country that's got so much natural resources and tap, and a beautiful city like Toronto. We have our differences, and like anywhere else, but man, it's a great city. So wherever I go to, even though I was born in Jamaica, wherever I go, but put it this way, Miss DBoss, I was blessed to be born in paradise number one, Jamaica, and blessed again to be living most of my life in paradise number two, Canada, Toronto, Canada. So I had to write a song about this beautiful city. And that's what it's all about. I love Toronto.
All right, well, here we go. I love Toronto by Jay Douglas.
Yeah.
No more hiding, no more fooling around. Said I'll be jamming my way home. I found me a new love, and Toronto is her name.
Yeah.
She just won't let me go. We'll let the good times roll. I was born in Paradise Row, where the north winds blow. The seasons put on their show that stream into our soul. Toronto, she's so pretty. Ooh, make it my life so rich. We'll take the love train to little Jamaica. So much roots and culture with diversity. Sweet sex calling me. I say, no more misery. No more hiding, no more fooling around. Said I'll be jamming my way home. I found me a new love, and Toronto is her name. She just won't let me go. We let the good times roll. Take it out.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should get that one. They didn't ask you for any of that one to go into any movies or anything, or no?
I'm still waiting, but it's a great question because I had that in mind too. It will come. It will. One day it will end up in the music.
And then the
Just
other ones too, Confession Blues. But anyways, you're gonna tell me about this one, Messengers. It says
oh,
something
oh
here.
yeah.
What?
Messengers
Okay,
was
which
written.
one's that?
Messenger. That's a reggae now. Then that was written by J. Douglas and a young man whose name is Chris Butcher. He's now
Okay.
residing in New Orleans now. Very good young Canadian trombone player, and like I said, we're messengers of peace and love. We are the children of the Most High. It's very interesting.
All right.
Very.
Well, let's hear this one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's listen to this one now.
Yeah, and there's a video on YouTube too.
Woo! Well, we'll send people to the video after.
Yeah. Thank you. Woo! That's it.
Time and tide will change. Laws of the universe remember truth and with so much to give. The love we rise above hate and fear. Don't be down. We can live to breathe with
Woo! I gotta listen to all that again after
Yeah, messengers.
after the show.
Yeah, messengers.
All right. So tell us about this next one here. I don't know. It doesn't say here. People.
Oh, Ja People?
Something like that. The General.
Oh,
Ja
General
People.
Free.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, this is different. This was
So tell us
produced
about
by,
that.
yeah, this was produced by
General Proof.
produced by Jesse Dub Matix, and General Tree is one of the top dancehall artists. He's from Kingston, Jamaica. And we did the Rastafest show here, and I met him and asked him to put a rap on this, and he didn't. Oh man, this song got me nominated for the Juno, for one of the Juno. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, man.
All right, so let's hear this. And you can sing whatever you want to do. You can do.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I dance too?
Yes.
Oh man.
Definitely.
I've been
Jah will be always there. Trample the eagle, the harp, the juggle of the deer. That song you have gone clear. J. Douglas, simple with them here. Let's get it. Some of them they have, and some of them they not. Jah children never gonna fall. Some of them they have, and some of them they not. Jah children never stand tall. When you think you reach the end of the road, beautiful people, please do not go. We must stop fading on situation. We fight for mankind and build a strong nation. Oh, brothers and sisters, please don't cry. None of us knows. Tell them why. Some of them are, some of them never. Jah children never gonna fall. Some of them are, some of them never. Jah children never stand tall. Our Father gave us forgive you. But with the power of money, some without me. Wrote a believer. All the caregivers could be divided. Skills and talent must be You know, there's a cure for all this. We can have again.
Sleep in the street.
Woo! This is good. This is good. This is good. All right, Jay Douglas. So what's up for you next?
Well, this time, I'm happy to say they're doing a documentary on my life story in the music. So we've been working on it since last year. Hopefully, it will be released next summer. And
Okay.
there are a lot of great artists who have been interviewed or participate, and this is very exciting, very good, because this is for the grandchildren. As you know, the kids are the gems of the future,
Mhm.
and this is history that that is in its truest form. So we've been working on this most of this year, and I've uh, just we're I've just did a collaboration with Tasha T,
Okay.
a young female artist here in Toronto,
Okay.
and it's called "The World Is Trouble," produced by Sly from Sly and Robbie,
Okay.
Sly Dunbar and Eddie Bullen, and the official release date is, I think, the 22nd of this month. So it's a very interesting. It's called "The World Is Troubled," and
Okay.
need not to say, we just have to look and see what's happening around us right now.
All right. Well, you're gonna come back when you get the new stuff in. We want you to come back, please.
Yes,
Come back and tell us
yes,
about what's going on, because we're gonna be
yes.
keeping an eye on you, and I'm gonna keep my eye on you to find out what's going on. So you come
Thank you.
back. You can't hold all the good stuff that you have within you in.
Yes, thank you. And I, when you keep, I know you're keeping an eye on me. I'll always be at my best behavior. And I, I would like to thank my publicist, Eric Alper, my producer, Sly Dunbar, uh, Greg Gooden, and Eddie.
Those are gonna be your shout outs. So those are your shout outs. You're shouting out
Yes,
people now.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
Eddie Bullen, Greg Gooden, Sly Dunbar, and Garfield McDonald, and my beautiful all-star band. I'd like to thank you for having me as your guest with your supporting cast. Thank you so much. And first and foremost, we give thanks and praise to the Most High.
Yes. And if people want to follow you or book you, where can they find you on social media?
Well, they can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, my web page, J Douglas Music, and Greg Gooden, and oh, Eddie Bullen. I'm easy to find. Easy to find.
Just put in Jay Douglas and here he is.
Yes, yes, yes. And thank you
Well,
for
it's been a pleasure talking to you about your
that.
journey, your
Yeah,
musical journey. And, the journey continues on, because a lot of those sounds and stuff, I could see them in a lot of movie tracks, soundtracks,
yes,
you know. So, just keep yourself open.
yes. Also, I want to thank my other producer, Mr. Bernie Peters. You know,
Okay.
he's a great producer. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm looking forward to when it's being premiered or whatever, when it's out. Love to. We'll keep you in the radar. And I would,
Yeah. And then you can send us the trailer and we can play it first here. Okay.
yes, yes. And also, continue the good work that you're doing and connecting with the rest of the world, and for the
Thank
whatever
you.
good things you're doing with the culture and the music. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. All right. I do want to thank the viewers tonight for watching me and the legendary Jay Douglas here. and the journey just continues on. So you guys and if you missed it earlier, well, you just go back and hear a lot of the music. It's a lot of different genres. It's not just one genre of music. He can sing every genre. All right. And that's what you call an all-around entertainer. So thank you, Jay Douglas. So good night, everybody, and bye.
Thank you.